Hello viewers, welcome to another edition of our automation tutorials. In this section, I'll walk you through on how to make auto mains failure control through PLCs. First of all, let's briefly look at the use of this controller. It is used to switch on our diesel generator whenever our main supply is lost. Now let us understand our program definition. This is our HMI screen on normal condition. And here, electric power is coming through this distribution company here, this man here. So if the main power is coming from here, the power will flow from the main contactor here to the load. And in this condition, only the main contactor will remain on. Alright? Now let us assume that the mains power is not available. What will happen? If we turn off our mains contactor here instantly after the delay of 5 seconds. And after the 5 seconds, it will give command to start this diesel generator. But if the mains supply comes within that 5 seconds, then it won't start the diesel generator. It will start the mains contactor here. Okay, it will start the mains contactor only, and after the 5 seconds the PLC will give commands to start the DG supply here, and it will be on, and supply of the DG will be sensed from here. Okay, after the DG is started, we'll wait for 10 seconds for the DG to pick up the full speed. Don't forget there is a 10 seconds timer. After, we'll turn on the contactor, DG contactor here, and the power will now flow from the DG supply here to the DG contactor, and from here power will now flow to the load. Okay, so this is the condition it will look like when the DG is in operation. As you can see, the DG indicator is on, the DG supply is coming, and the DG contactor is on. And then when the main supply will come, we'll have to turn off the DG contactor instantaneously, then wait for 2 seconds and turn on the main contactors. So this is the delay timer here. This 20 simply means 2 seconds and 10 seconds from the starting of the main contactor. Okay, we will turn off the DG supply here. So here you can see this 100 simply means 10 seconds. Okay, so this is the timer for turning off this DG supply. All right, and note that in any condition, both main and DG contactor here should not be on. All right, now let's look at the wiring for this project. First of all, from the input side, we have to sense if the main power is available or not. Similarly, while the DG is operating, we have to check if the DESGHN is producing power or not. To achieve this, we first of all connect the ground terminal of this SMPS to the source sink of this input terminal. Okay. After that, we give 24 volt supplies to each of these relays and connect the no terminal of relay 1 to S0 position and no terminal of relay 2 to X1 position. Now we energize this first relay by the main supply, and the second relay here we energize by the DG supply. Okay, so when there is a supply, the main supply, this first relay will be on, and from here it will give a 24 volt supplies to PLC's input X0 terminal. Okay, so it will be regarded as 1. Here, if the S0 is on, it will be treated as mains supply is on. Similarly, if the main supply is off, the first relay will be off and there will be no power supplies to S0 position. And here it will be regarded as 0 and will consider as main power is off. Okay. Similarly, if the DG power is available, the second relay will be on and it will give 24 volt supply to X1 position. So it will be regarded as a 1. Here the PLC will sense the DG power is available. Alright. Now let us see the output wiring. Here we have only 2 outputs, okay, which is main supply contactor and the DG supply contactor. Now first of all, to understand the input wiring of this relay, we will connect the ground terminal of the SMPS to the common of the digital output, as you can see here. Next, we connect one terminal of each relay to 24 volt supply, and another terminal of relay 1 we connect to output Y0, and relay 2 we connect to output Y1. Now let us understand the output wiring of these relays. First of all, in the common of each relay, we connect to 30 volt phase supply here. Now no terminal of first relay, we will connect to A1 supply of main contactor. And similarly, no terminal of the second relay will connect to A1 terminal of DG supply contactor. And another terminal of contactor will connect to neutral supply. So if the Y0 is on, the first relay will be on and it will turn on the mains supply contactor. Similarly, if the Y1 is on, the second relay will be on and it will turn on the DG supply contactor. Now let us look at the logic required to create this program, guys. So here we have to sense that if the mains power is off, it will turn off the mains contactor. Then reset T2 and start timer T0 to create 5 seconds delay to start DG. And when T0 timing is completed, it will give start command to DG and start timer T1 to create 10 seconds delay to turn on DG contactor. If the mains power comes back, then it will turn off DG contactor and start timer T2 to create 2 seconds delay to start mains contactor and start timer T3 to create 10 seconds delay to give stop command to DG. And when timer T2 is completed, the mains contactor will start, and when T3 is completed, it will give stop command to DG3. So friends, this was all about the logic. Let's start programming. Thank you. Now first of all, open our ISP software from here. Click here, type our project name, auto failure. Let's use auto failure for now. Then click OK. Now first of all, we'll write device comment list. So here we'll double click over it. So this is our device comment list. Here S0 senses whether our main supply is available or not. So here I will write main supply on or off on the S0 terminal of our PLC. That's where we are connecting it. Similarly, S1 senses whether our DG supply is on or not. So here I will write DG supply on or off. So here we have only two inputs. So now let's go to our outputs. So here in our output side, we have only two outputs, and they are mains contactor and DG's contactor. So we now write mains contactor to Y0 and DG's contactor to Y1. Now let's go to our timer section. Our timer T0. Let's go to our timer section. Now here our T0 is on delay for start command of DG. So here I will type on delay starts DG. On delay starts DG on T0. On delay starts DG. Okay. Then and T1 timer is for on delay of DG contactor. So here I will type delay DG contactor. Delay DG contactor. Then T2 timer is to turn on delay of mains contactor. So here I will type delay mains contactor. Then T3 is delay for stop DG. So here I will type delay stop DG. So here guys, we have concluded our device comments list. So close this section. So let's close this section. Okay, and click on the program. And click on this program. You right click, then click new. Alright, okay, now click on the name, our project name here, auto failure. Alright, so we'll leave every other thing the way they are, and we'll click up name. Okay, I think we need to, since we need to modify something on that name so that it can open. Let's see how it goes. Okay, finally we are here. First of all, we'll write network comment over here. First, we'll check if the mains power is off. Then we'll start T0 timer to create delay for start command of DG. So here I will type start timer T0. And press enter. Next, we will select one contact. Yeah, we'll select one contact here. Yeah, okay. Then bring my cursor here to this red portion and name it, click on it. Alright, and name it X0. Go back here, click on this cursor, come here and name it S0, because we want to sense mains power, which is connected to the S0 position, sorry. So we'll name it S0. Alright, then one name S0 we save. Okay, now if the main supply is off, this timer should be on. So inside here I will select normally close contact. Okay, so when the main supply will be off, the normally close of X0 will be on, and it will execute this code. So now what we want is one timer. So I'll click here. Alright, this is just a block function. Alright, then select all type. Okay, now type TMR. Type TMR. That is new mix for timer, and click insights. So guys, we have our timer here. So first I have to type the number of my timer, which is T0 on this X1. Okay, and on X2 I will type the value. On this S2 I will type the value of in milliseconds. So I will type 50, which will be treated as 5 seconds here, because this is 100 milliseconds timer. So when you will multiply 50 into 100 milliseconds, it will be 5000 milliseconds, and that is equals to 5 seconds. So here I'll type 50. Now we'll insert another network from here and write its network command. View stats. Press enter. So when the above timer is completed, the start command to DG should be given. So I will select this contact here. Click on this place. After that, I select one output here. Okay, and name it. I will name here T0. Okay, press enter, and here should be Y2. Right, and press enter. If you can remember, we use Y0 and Y1 for DG contactor and the main contactor. So next we insert another network and write its network command. We say start timer T1 start. and press enter. So this timer T1 is used to create delay to turn on DG contactor when this timer will be on. Alright, so when this timer will be on, we have given start commands to this DG. Alright, now we will sense whether the power supply from the DG is available or not. So if it's available, we'll wait for 10 seconds and we'll then turn on the DG contactor. So again, I will select the contact, bring my cursor to this position, select the contact and bring my cursor to this position. Okay. Alright, and now I will use timer for many times, so this time we won't go to the function block again. Alright, we can just select this timer here, right click over it, copy, okay, then I'll come over here, right click and paste. So simply we have copied and pasted this block here. Now we are going to change its value, so I will type T1 over here and press enter. Okay, next is 100 for 10 seconds delay. So here I will type 100 and press enter. Okay, so and we are also going to give our contact position X1, because through X1 we will sense whether DG supply is available or not. So here, this is our contact position. We'll write X1. Alright, and we'll press enter. So next guys, we insert another network and write its network comment. You say start DG contactor, and press enter. So when this timer here is completed, okay, the DG contactor should start. Alright, so I will select contact. Alright, and also select coil. So this is our output. So here I will name it T1. So this contact should be our Y1, because Y1 is our DG contactor. I'll press enter. So when the T1 timing is completed, this new contact will be on and it will make our DG contactor on. Okay, now again we insert a new network guys. Okay, and this was all about turning on our DG. Now we'll write the code to turn off the DG when the main supply is available. So here I will type in the comment list when the mains power X, when the mains power is back, okay, turn off when the main power is back, we turn off the DG contactor. And press enter. Okay, so now we will sense the mains power now. Okay, first we select our contacts from here, put it, and type its address, which is X0. So here we type the X0 here, X0, right, and press enter. Okay, now this time will be for our no contact only here. Okay, because when the main power will come, this X0 will be on, so this contact will be on, so this should be regarded as mains power is available. Okay, so at this time what will happen, it will turn off this DG contactor. Okay, but if I want to off this DG contactor, I can just off this timer, this T1. So here if we reset this timer, okay, it will ultimately off the DG contactor. Yeah, so now I will select the output coil. Okay. Okay, here, over here, and type its address T1. And press enter. Now we double click over here and click on reset. Okay, so here it will turn off this timer, okay, and ultimately turn off this contactor. Now we have to insert another network. Okay, and here what should happen after the delay of 2 seconds? Mains contactor should start. So for that we have to insert one timer here. Okay, so here we'll copy here, I'll come here and copy this timer here. Alright, come here, text. Okay, we have the timer here. So here we want timer T2 with delay of 2 seconds, and so here I will type T2. I'll type T2 here, press enter, then type 20 here and press enter. Okay, so in this our new network, what we want to do is to start the mains contactor. Okay, so here we type in our network comment list, start mains contactor. Start mains contactor and press enter. Okay, so when the T2 timing is complete, alright, our mains contactor here should be on. So first of all, we select our contacts. Right here, come over here. No, let's have this. We select the contacts, come over here and position it, and also select the coil. Also select the coil, come here and position it. Okay, now here we will type T2. Here should be our T2 and press enter. Okay, why our output, why this our output should be Y0. Right, and press enter. So this is our mains contactor. So when the mains supply is gone, the mains contactor should be off. So we have to off this timer. So we'll move back to this position, to our second network position, okay, where we'll use start command to this DG. Alright, so at that time, or I can say at this time, we have to turn off our mains contactor. Alright, so here I will select over here this coil. Alright, and click here. So we have our second coil here, and here we will type T2 and press enter. Okay, then we'll come here, right click and select reset. So when we start our diesel generator, our mains contactor should be off. So if T2 is resetted, this will be off, this mains contactor will be off, and it will make our mains contactor also to be off. Now as soon as the mains contactor is on, we also want to turn on our one timer, which will be used to create delay to give stop command to DG. Alright, so again we copy this block function timer here, okay, and paste it over here. Alright, and change its name to T3. Alright, and the value to 100. Then press enter. Okay, as soon as the main contactor is on, the timer will also be on, and when these 10 seconds are completed, it will turn off our diesel generator. So for that, we insert a new network here. Insert a new network. Okay, and type new type new stop DG. Okay, and then press enter. Then we select the contactor, come here, press. Okay, so this is our T3. Okay, when T3 timing is completed, it should give stop command to our DG, and here I will type Y3 because this is the stop command for our DG. Okay, now this will continuously give stop command to our DG, because when we want to start our DG, we have to remove the stop command. So again, we scroll over here. Okay, then we select the coil, come here and place it here. Alright, then we type over here, we type T3 here, press enter. Okay, yeah, and we'll now press double click inside here and press reset. Yes, because when we want to start the diesel generator, we want to remove this stop command. So now we can remove this stop command if we reset the timer. Okay, so guys, this is the end of this section. In our next section, we shall be looking at its HMI design and simulation. Thank you, and see you later.